We are now going to learn about the relationship between mind and body with a focus on psychosomatic disorder. Are you aware of the term psychosomatic disorder? It is a condition in which there is organic functional impairment that is closely related to psychosocial factors in the onset and progression of physical ailment. In psychosomatic medicine, the mind and body are viewed through 5 factors. Based on the environment, it is considered that thoughts, body, feelings, and actions are intertwined and influence each other, leading to illness or good health. Each factor is closely connected to the others. For example, a faster pulse when emotions are running high, tears when feeling sad, and lack of clarity of thought when frustrated. The following table shows the typical symptoms of psychosomatic disorder. When excessive stress is sustained, symptoms are more likely to occur in the most susceptible part of the person's body. Treatment by medication alone is not enough. It is critical to take a holistic view of each person's thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, as well as the stresses from their environment. Owing to mental exhaustion from tasks, assignments, and interpersonal relationships among other things, you may have skipped school due to an upset stomach or headache, or lost your appetite or, conversely, engaged in overeating to relieve stress. If such excessive stress goes unnoticed or is left untreated over a long period of time, it may lead to psychosomatic symptoms. The first step we can take before the onset of psychosomatic disorder is to regulate our lifestyle and daily routine. We tend to focus our attention on the mind's effects on the body instead of the body's on the mind. The latter should not be underestimated because physical fatigue means the mind is also tired and less motivated. It is essential to modify the lifestyle habits that may have a negative impact on the body. Prevention of psychosomatic disorder includes being aware of stressors and coping with those. To cope with stress, it is important to start by knowing what kind of stress you are suffering from, how you perceive it, and what kind of stress you are vulnerable to. While there are various ways to deal with stress, it may be helpful to learn some simple breathing techniques that can be practiced anywhere and anytime, as relaxation of the body and mind is considered to enhance the sense of self-control. There are 2 personality traits that are likely to be linked to psychosomatic disorder. First is alexithymia. People with alexithymia tend to have difficulty in identifying and expressing their feelings in words, are poor at imagining or fantasizing, and tend to discuss external facts rather than their feelings. These characteristics have been found to be related to a variety of issues regarding stress management and interpersonal relationships. Another personality trait often associated with psychosomatic disorder is a type A behavior pattern. People with this behavior pattern tend to have a sustained and intense desire to achieve their goals, enjoy and seek competition, and multitask in a time crunch. These characteristics have been found to be related to getting easily frustrated and stressed in daily life. When you feel sick, you will probably seek medical attention. However, in some cases of psychosomatic disorder, no obvious abnormality can be found even after physical examinations, or the symptoms may be worse than the test results suggest. Also, stress relief may lead to unhealthy behaviors such as hair pulling or eating and vomiting. If you are suffering from symptoms that are interfering with your daily life or from unexplained health problems, consider consulting a psychotherapist.